Welcome to PJ Live with your hosts, Laurie and Andrea. PJ Live is a fun, fast-paced weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. Tune in for highlights from all of the articles, blogs, vlogs, and podcasts from the week. Then grab your favorite snack or beverage and peruse PromoJournal.com for the content that interests you. But first, here's Laurie and Andrea.
But first, here's Laurie and Halle. Welcome to PJ Live, a weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. I'm Laurie, and I'm here today with Halle, who is pinch hitting for Andrea.
Yes, hello.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
You're a great pinch hitter.
Thanks.
She's failed.
I thought I almost got out of it too.
You almost did. That's why we're an hour late today.
Yes.
Life threw us some curveballs today, but here we are.
Yes.
So we are going to try our best to get through this really fast. Don't really have anything exciting to share. Although Monday was Random Acts of Kindness Day.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't either. It slipped right past me, and that's usually one that I'm on the lookout for because I love participating in that day. I do try to make every day Random Acts of Kindness Day and just be a good human, but yeah, so I'll have to make up for it. Maybe tomorrow I'll pretend.
That'd be good.
Any promo?
No, I don't have any promo.
No, I don't have any promo this week either. I haven't really done much.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know. All right. Monday, the Monday Minute. Kirby said, if you don't win, lose hard. I like that.
I like that too.
Basically, he said, if you give it everything you got, then that's all you can ask for. Simple.
I like it.
Simple and smart.
Yes.
So lose hard, people. All right. And then picks of the week this week, we had a theme called A Scene at the Show, which kind of ties into our IDC this week or this month. So Mandy Clay, Emily Codner, and Chelsea Williams all had picks that they saw at one of the trade shows this past winter, and they shared their favorites. So let's see. We'll start with Emily's pick. There you go. You can't really get the full effect of this, but it is a glitter cap from Outdoor Cap, and the front panels are all glittery, which if you know Emily, this pick does not surprise
Very
me.
on brand for her.
Yes,
I love glitter, and so does Emily.
Yeah. So it has a mesh back, snap closure, and the it has a pre-curved visor on it. So low crown. Perfect. Love it. All right. And then next up, we had Chelsea Williams with the all-made unisex heavyweight recycled cotton t-shirt from Sanmar. And she talked about these heavyweight tees making a comeback.
I do like the heavyweight. They just feel so much more durable and cozy, and I can almost feel the material just from looking at that picture.
Yeah,
nice and thick.
Well, and it's funny because it did seem like it was kind of a, maybe 2000s type product, and now feels like it's back. She said they never went out in her mind. So it is carbon footprint neutralized, which is amazing. 100% recycled cotton, and it's a certified product through Climeco. So look at that, being good for the environment too. All right, and then our last pick is from Mandy Clay, and she picked this Aero Loft Never Lost keychain by Ariel. And this I love. It has a carabiner, 16 fun colors to choose from. But if you know me, I love any type of keychain that you can clip, because
she loses her keys a lot in her purse. She always knows where they are.
They're in my purse.
Can't get to them.
But I love that I can just clip them onto something, so I don't have to go digging for them. So this has the key ring and that little clip. So I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I love it. I love it already. So great picks. All right. And then what else do we have this week?
Let's talk product. This week's feature was 5 products from Keystone. They featured the grocery tote, the golf brush, these 16-ounce color changing cups.
I love those.
They were very cool. I was not expecting them to be as cool as they were. And then we added water to them and they got very vibrant.
They really did. I was so impressed by the color changing effect. I knew they were going to change color, but it was vibrant.
No, it was very vibrant. Sometimes with the color changing stuff, it's not all that
impressive,
but these were very impressive.
I like them.
Then they had a Spirit Rally towel and a 40-ounce Summit mug.
Yeah. So good stuff there. It was fun. And those grocery totes.
They're perfect.
I actually used one and it holds a ton and it was really durable. So I was impressed. All right. And then building you this week, Kat Hinckley is back and she is doing a 5-part series on emotional intelligence. She's touched on this topic before, but she's going to go in depth on it. And she is basing this on Dan Goleman's model of emotional intelligence. So the first week is this week, and she talks about self-awareness and how it's really important to be self-aware in order to grow. And that's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
You have to kind of look at your weaknesses and your quirks and all that fun stuff. And then in the weeks following, she's going to be touching on self-regulation, empathy, social skills, and motivation. So I'm really looking forward to this little mini series. Yes. Always a burst of inspiration and motivation when I listen to Kat. So that is a good one. And then Cliff Quicksell was back this week with another Cliff's Notes. And he asked the question, what are you afraid of? And it's all about using surveys to improve the customer experience. So he asked, have you ever hesitated to ask for feedback because you're afraid of what you might be told? And I think everybody could honestly say yes, because every once in a while you get a little nervous about what people are going to say, but that's when you want to ask the most. So, and then he always does a wonderful job of going beyond. So he lists key strategies and best practices for effective customer surveys. So if you're interested in putting one together, he gives all these great tips for things to consider and things to add to your surveys. So check out that article. And delivering marketing joy. Kirby had another brand new rock star this week, and his name was Brooke Shepard, founder of Mason Interactive, a data-driven marketing powerhouse. And they sat down and just discussed AI and how they're using it in the marketing agency and in the marketing world. He talked a lot about ways that they can automate things and make some of their just kind of mundane processes a little bit more streamlined. But they also talked about how the creative component is more important than ever, even with AI. So it's an interesting conversation. I always love to get everybody's different takes on it. So that was good. And Joel Schaefer this week, the takeaway is advertising just for the big guys.
No,
it is not. I think we all knew that. He has been in the industry forever, as he likes to remind us, and he should, because he should be really proud of his longevity. I'm always blown away. But he talked about how the rule of thumb for advertising really hasn't changed. It's been pretty consistent for years. And they say that the annual advertising budget should be about 8 to 10% of sales. So for a small distributor, he's suggesting about $4,000 to $5,000 a year, which he does say does not get you very much in the form of analog advertising, but you can get results in the digital world with that amount of money. So he goes into Google and LinkedIn and different applications and ways that you can market yourself and advertise on those platforms on a small budget. So that was a great read for anybody who considers themselves one of the little fish in the big pond, and how you can try to position yourself and get some bang for your marketing bucks. So, or advertising dollars, I should say. And then designer patch, our very own Jessica Allen. She was back with Stop Spam Marketing. How do you feel about spam marketing?
Stop it.
Just stop it. Stop it. She says by targeting your audience, you can find great growth.
Yes.
So she shares simple steps to avoid so you don't get a negative brand perception. And I love that she goes into She looks at emails, and then she looks at social posting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one of the things we've talked about a lot is how people tag people.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, look at who is untagging you. And then she says, that's basically like unsubscribing or unfriending. So if people are untagging you, stop it. It's not good. And then with email, she was just saying to really look at who's opening and who's engaging with your emails. And if people aren't, then you might want to clean up your list a little bit. But there's some really good stuff in there. And I know that, you know, we all get frustrated sometimes with some of that stuff that goes on. So, all right, what else?
Then we had Brand Newbie, hosted by Jade Kreider, and I loved this episode. This one focused on decoration methods. And as a service provider, we don't really dive into that all too often. So it was fun for me to get to learn a little bit more about the decoration methods.
And I was just blown away. Like, I know that there's a gazillion different methods out there, but as I was listening to her, I was like, oh my God. And she didn't even touch on all of them.
Yeah.
It's endless, the possibilities. So my favorite part was that she encouraged people to really lean on the decorators and to lean on their reps to help.
They're the experts. They know what will look best.
Yes. And they talk about artwork and, you know, sometimes it looks great on paper, but it doesn't really look good when you try to slap it on a product. So definitely lean on those people because they can help you out, especially if you're new. I mean, I've been in the industry for a while. I'm not on the decoration side of things, but I was overwhelmed with all of the information. I was like, oh my goodness. So there's a lot of stuff there. Good. That was number 3 in her 10-part series.
Yes.
So very exciting. If you've missed any of them, you can go over to PromoJournal.com and you can binge watch the first 3 episodes. All right. And then Bits and Bites this month. Steve Shannon is back with another article in the tech realm, and he covers some of the most infamous computer viruses in history. And I'm going to tell you, my favorite thing about this was the names that these viruses are given. They're really interesting.
I don't know a lot about computer viruses.
It was interesting too, because I was looking at the dates of some of the most famous, and they were all like right around the time that you were born or you were very, very young. There was I think the most recent large one that he mentions was called WannaCry, and that was in 2017. And that name made me laugh because who wouldn't want to cry if they're having a nasty computer virus taking them down? So he examines their impact, how they spread, and hopefully lessons that we've learned to improve cybersecurity. So that's just scary stuff to me.
Yeah.
Very scary. And I'm glad that that's not my field of expertise, and everybody else should be too. So that does it. That was a lot.
It was.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So thanks for filling in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
We will be back next week, same time, same place. Actually, not same time. We'll be back at the right time, hopefully.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.